So follow me down what was once the yellow brick road and see how we got the way we are today. We'll start this walk at the head of Greenwich Avenue, where it meets the Boston Post Road. We'll follow the original course of what was then a simple dirt road. It ran into Mead's Farm, where the post office is now, and veered off to the right down what is now Arch Street. At the harbor, it crossed what was Clamshell Road. Then it joined Steamboat Road, which was also once called Lower Greenwich Avenue. Here we are at the top of Greenwich Avenue, which was once the center of town at the beginning of the 19th century. The general store was across the street. The post office was in the Weed Tavern. The Mead Tavern stood behind us, and the Lion Tavern opposite. That's how it was before the arrival of the railroad in 1848. Then the problem was how to get from the center up here on the Post Road down to the railroad station. Obviously, Greenwich Avenue was the shortest and best route to the railroad station, but it wasn't Greenwich Avenue then. It was little more than a dirt road. It's part of the system which led from Banksville to Piping Rock. And from this Piping Rock, the produce was shipped out to New York. So that's why they called it Piping Rock Road. It took a commuter to change that. He was Henry Benedict. He was a brother of the more famous Commodore Benedict, whom we'll hear more about at the end of the tour. And Henry lived up here. Springtime, muddy season, he'd get bogged down, he'd miss his train. So he petitioned the town to have the road widened. They didn't listen to him, so he sued the town. And he won the suit, and that immediately converted this from farmland with a few farmhouses on it into a business street. Greenwich Avenue did not grow up, as you might expect, because of the railroad station being at the bottom. It grew down. And the first commercial building was right over here beyond the Pickwick Plaza, right next to where the People's Bank is now. Dayton Shoe Store was there, and Merritt Shoe Store, and Lawyer up above. I dispute old photographs about this, which the Greenwich Library has. They say the building next to it was the oldest. I know better, because the Merritts were part of my mother's family, and the Merritts and Daytons were in that building, and it was the oldest building on Greenwich Avenue. The oldest commercial building on Greenwich Avenue.